Hi there, Nick.
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. So today is our second meal with Meals with Mom.
Yes.
And today we're doing chicken cordon bleu. And Nicholas took it one step ahead and he went and he bought fresh green beans. So we're going to go ahead and do his green beans his way. I went ahead and I bought the can. And I also did a box of rice-a-roni. And I got the chicken flavor. Very simple to do. Nicholas also took a one step and you bought a different kind, didn't you?
Yes, of rice. I have fresh, better rice.
Better.
Archer Farm, whatever.
Archer
Actually,
Farm.
here it is, my garlic herb rice.
Yes, yes. So we're basically going to just kind of show you how to get the chicken cordon bleu going. And I already have a finished product to show you, so it doesn't take too long and you don't end up falling asleep on Skype with us. But first of all, you want to start off with your Progresso breadcrumbs. You want to have one egg that you can actually put inside of a bowl. You just put the egg in there, add a little water, whisk it up, and have that aside. That's just going to be your egg wash. The only reason we use that is so that when you are rolling your chicken, that the Progresso breadcrumbs actually stick to it. Let me grab out my stuff. While Nick whisks
Whisk my egg.
my whisked egg. I'm also trying to do my rice right now so that when I show you the chicken cordon bleu, I have a full plate.
So what I'm going to do right now is pound my chicken. And since I didn't buy a beater, I'm going to be very resourceful and use my mashed potato crusher thingy.
So always remember though, I would take a piece of saran wrap only because Nicholas is going to wear his chicken. If he beats it too hard, a lot of times the little pieces will come. Now what Nick has done is he's taken a chicken breast that looks like this. Now you're going to find that chicken breasts are all different sizes. Mine happen to be a lot bigger than Nick's were, but you want to actually butterfly cut it. I always take the thicker part of it, and what I do is I start from there and I go around. What you're trying to avoid is you don't actually want to have it start to break apart underneath, because when you're rolling, you're going to have your cheese and your ham all mixed in there. So you got to try and do it as best as you possibly can. If it breaks apart, these are not processed chicken cordon bleus. These are homemade chicken cordon bleus. So you know what? If the cheese goozes out a little bit, that's okay. They're still going to be wonderful because you made them and they're homemade. So this is what my butterfly chicken looks like.
Here's what my heart chicken looks like.
Perfect. It's almost a heart. Look at that.
I know, that's pretty good, right?
I heart you, honey.
Aww.
Aww. So go ahead and you take your chicken, and what I do, try to make sure when you're dealing with chicken, you want to keep a clean surface, because of course you don't want to risk any salmonella poisoning. That's the worst thing. Take a washcloth and take a towel, and just know that after you're done cooking with the chicken, you get rid of it. So I always take saran wrap and cover my chicken with it. Stir my rice again here. I'm multitasking.
Yeah, and I'm putting my ham on my chicken there.
And I just cover it up and I beat it until it's flattened. Nicholas doesn't have a rolling pin, so he said, hey, can I use my potato masher? If you don't want to use that and you don't have a potato masher, a glass works just as well. So all you're trying to do
The objective is flatten your chicken. Flatten your meat.
Flat your chicken. What you're trying to do basically is that because the chicken, like I said, you've got it thick on the one part of the breast, what you're doing is you're just evening it all out. Okay. Well, that looks pretty good.
My chicken's pretty much prepped here.
So with your breadcrumbs, what I do is I always just take a container where I know that my chicken is going to fit in. Put your Progresso breadcrumbs on the one side. And then I like to just kind of season them up a little bit. Even though it says Italian, I like to add a little garlic salt. And it's all to taste. And some pepper.
Which
And I
will
have
not
to
be
say,
using. Which
I
I will
haven't
not
got
be
a
using.
girlfriend, but she made me my salt and pepper shakers here.
Oh.
And I love these things. I use them all the time.
Okay.
So,
We're ready to
on
go.
the side, I have my Progresso breadcrumbs just sitting there waiting. That's going to be our last steps. Now, with your chicken, you've got your chicken breast all smashed out. What I do is I take 2 pieces of ham. Now, Nicholas, I bought mine from the deli. You know what? He bought his in a package. Anything you want is fine. What you're trying to do is you're trying to have a good meal. You don't have to go crazy and spending and buying the best of everything. What you want to do here is you want to lay it out on the 1/2 of the split. So you're going to take 2 pieces of chicken, or 2 pieces of ham, I'm sorry, and I just fold them over. And I kind of overlap them. And that's what mine looks like right there. So you still have half of your chicken exposed, and you got 2 pieces of ham on there. And then, like I had put in there, I told Nicholas you could use Swiss cheese or you could use provolone cheese. I bought Swiss, Nick got provolone, 2 pieces. And what you're going to do is you're going to kind of just break them apart a little bit and put them on top of the ham. I'm adding a little extra, so I added an extra half of a piece. And then what you do is you take the half of the chicken and you start to bring it up. And you pull everything in and just wrap it. Roll it. Well, like I said, these are homemade. You can nip and tuck everything in. You might even have a little opening like this, it's kind of split. That's okay. Your egg wash. Now, sometimes it's better to go ahead and do this without having to, you don't have to dip your chicken in, but I just take my hand into the egg wash and I just wash down my chicken. Okay? Just so it has just a nice little, so it's a little wet. Then you're going to go ahead and stick it in the half of the pan where your Progresso breadcrumbs are. Or your off-brand, which are like mine, which are fine too. And you're going to start giving your chicken cordon bleu a Progresso bath. So you're just covering all the pieces. And you're probably going to start off with like a 1/2 cup to a cup inside of there, especially if you're doing 4. And you might have to add a little more, and don't forget to season it up also. And when I say about tucking stuff in, I'm going to show you. There's this little piece that's just hanging right there. Go ahead and just lift it up and tuck it right in. Doesn't have to be perfect, because like I said, it's not processed, they're homemade, and they taste wonderful.
Are we going to basically use anything on our pan when we put these in there?
Nope, nothing. They go into the pan and they sit.
Straight into the pan.
Into the pan.
Beautiful.
Now your oven should be preheating at 375. And my rice is done. I just have to stuff in it.
Egg baths. I love me some egg baths.
Now the great thing about buying just a box of rice-a-roni is that you can always add to it. So if you like mushrooms, get a small little can of mushrooms and pop them in as it's cooking. Follow the instructions. If you don't want to use the butter, just use you can get some Pam spray. Put it on the bottom of that and you lose calories. So that's it. I'm going to stick my chicken in there. It's going to go at 375 for 50 minutes. Now again, if you've got some really big chicken breasts and after even that you bang them out, you might want to add an extra 5 minutes to it. Are you laughing at me?
If you got really big breasts and you just bang them out,
Bang them out.
Just gotta bang them
Yeah.
out.
That's okay, yeah.
Do you
So-
do you use any tin foil when you put these in?
No tin foil, they go in just as is.
Excellent.
Nick's already made two because he got ambitious this morning and he had a chicken breast. Is that what you made? Did you make a chicken breast for breakfast?
No, lunch.
For lunch, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically you can do 4 of these.
Yeah.
And
Also, that was one of my mistakes is, you'll see I have chicken right there, and that's actually 3 chicken breasts right there. So I bought a package of 7, but they were just too small to slice. Like, you couldn't slice them in half like you were supposed to. So when you go shopping for your chicken, make sure you get chicken that you can actually cut open that's big enough. Otherwise, obviously it just won't work. So that was my problem right there. That's why I only could use 2, and I ate the other one.
but this is what you want to, if you want to make a dinner for 4 people, again, if you're trying to impress somebody, it's a perfect meal. So then we're going to move on to Nick's green beans.
We'll move on to mine since mine are the most complex.
Mine are easy.
Yeah.
An opener, open up the can, throw them inside of the pot.
I wanted fresh green beans.
So how many pounds did you get, Nick? Do you know?
I just got one. I don't know. Let's see here. I just got 12 ounces.
12 ounces?
Yeah. 12 ounces of green beans. And all I'm going to do is do the same thing pretty much that we did with our asparagus. And chop up some garlic. I'm actually doing 2 garlic cloves this time though. I wanted some extra garlic. My hands are going to smell awesome.
Yeah.
So when I go out tonight for happy hour, girls
That's
are going to be
the one
flocking.
Yes, that's the one thing in this house that we definitely use is a lot of garlic.
A lot of garlic.
A lot of garlic.
At least we won't get eaten by vampires. So we got our garlic all over there. And I am just going to glob some butter.
I think we did about 4 tablespoons with the asparagus. So it's completely up to you how much you want to actually put in there.
I like
Again,
butter.
if you're trying to watch your waist, then a little bit less. But if you're like Nicholas, who loves his waist and doesn't really care,
No,
4 tablespoons is great. With the
that's
2
what
cloves
ab
of
ripper is for.
salt and pepper. You're gonna add some salt and pepper on there.
Yes.
And then you're going to cover it again with saran wrap when you stick it in the microwave.
Excellent.
The reason why you do that is you just want to hold in all those flavors.
Oh, looks like I'm out of salt.
Oh my.
I wonder why.
Another thing that we mentioned is that, on the first show was that if you're going to be using a lot of stuff, one of the greatest places to go is Gordon Foods to get your big containers like this. Because if you're going to be cooking with us, these are our staples. These are what we use all the time. You can get your salt, you can get your pepper, garlic. They have everything there. So there, or Walmart also has them. Target, I'm sure you could find them.
That's all I do is Target.
Nick's a Targaholic, so yes.
Love
So
it.
he's covering up his green beans and he's going to stick them in the microwave on high for 15 minutes.
15, yep. So, those are going. How long do we got on our chicken cordon bleu?
Chicken cordon bleu, I'm going to show you my finished product. So here we have it. A plate for a king. Our chicken cordon bleu, our green beans, and our rice-a-roni chicken flavored rice.
Can you lift it up a little bit? There we go.
Yes, see
That
it?
looks
Woo, I'm going to
delicious.
spill my rice right over. I got to start getting that accent with Paul Dean
Yeah,
going.
there you go.
So that's it. Nice meal that you guys can have. Very simple, very inexpensive.
Very. Yeah,
Well,
I
Nick,
think I spent
that was
like
fun.
20
Second meal
bucks.
down, dessert on its way.
Yep, dessert is on its way, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode next week of Meals with Mom.
Awesome.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.